go out and tell everybody this text. Ali Lee, that's her name. Ali Lee to 90210. Now, what happens is you get back a link to her website to watch her new video. Boom. She's had more people watch that video from there than to go on YouTube. And in the beginning, they thought, well, we just want to send everybody to YouTube. I said, no, you don't. When you send them to YouTube, you don't capture them. You're not capturing any information. You know, yes, you've got a million views because you have a way to send those million people another message to say, hey, go back. Ali Lee is just putting out another music video. You don't. With this, you do. Does that make sense? So think about the fact that you may not know the best use for that person out there, but we can go point them to information that can show them the best use, or it may come out of their mind. Think about the, which by the way, this thing is going extremely viral now. I mean, it's showing up on Facebook, Technology League, and other people everywhere. Boom, 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 right on down the line. The other one is the whole text to donate thing. We get this question all the time. What about text to donate? What about text this to this and get $5? Guys, we proved this platform is absolutely the way to go with it. And here's how. In Chicago, we launched a Platinum Partners kind of event. Was anybody there for that? Okay. In Chicago, we had a Platinum event where we brought in Jared Robbins. Guys, I'm going to have you guys do get creative. We're going to break up into 8 groups, and we're going to go find a charity, and we're going to go give back. We're going to give back to Chicago. And we want you to utilize this platform and trust it the best way. These groups figured it out. What they did is they went out and they found charities that had landing pages to donate. Okay? So it was a donate page on the internet. And they went out and instead of soliciting people for $10 or $100 or text this to donate 5, they went out and said, hey, would you be willing to give a spot to such charity? Everybody said, well, yeah, do this. Text Helping Hands to 90210. Click on that link and give $1. And what people did is they clicked on the link, and when they went to fill it all out, they didn't give $1. They gave $20. They gave $25. They thought, why waste my time giving a fuck? I can afford to give 20. You know, it's not like I pulled a 20 out of my pocket. Guys, we raised $90,000. $90,000 in 24 hours for 8 different charities. That's the power of what we have here that 99.99% of the charities in this country don't know about. There's the Candy King charity downstairs. They don't have a texting platform. 24 or 12 months from now, they will. One of you will run down there and find a chairperson. Now, here's the problem. When you run down to find a chairperson, it's going to be too busy. You're not going to be able to get to it. You're not going to be able to get to them tonight because they're busy coordinating their event. When's the time to get to somebody like that? Is when they're sitting in their living room, or they're sitting at home, or they're at a barbecue, or wherever they might be. They will say, look, when you have 10 minutes, there's something you have to see. Not, hey, let me pitch you on this. Does that make sense? Does that help? I mean, you know, and it's so hard for me when I have an agent, and I've got one right now, he's in California, he's Tony, and he's so eager to go sell it everywhere. I said, tell him, stop. If you go try to sell it, you're going to hear 100 no's. You might get one yes. You know, everybody finds that everybody wins the lottery every once in a while. But wouldn't you rather go find 10 other people who, you know, would agree with you and want to make money, who are well connected, that can have that endorsement power? Yeah, we've got guys like John Fowler and Steve Dogg and all that. Yes, those guys have endorsement power, but you have more endorsement power in your friends and family than I do, or than John Fowler does, or than Tiger Woods does. You know, look at the millions and millions of dollars that were spent in 2006. I think it was $624 million spent on 26 athletes by Nike. This Nike alone spent that kind of money. Those guys don't have endorsement power anymore. I do. With the power of social media, I'm the one who can go out and get that message across. Does that make more sense? So we use that. You know, we use the fact that in the future, 70% of the buying decisions. These are statistics that come from Dave Laniato when you sit down and meet with him. He's the brilliant brains behind the technology, what we do. But when he says 70% of future buying decisions aren't going to be made from an ad on the radio or television or anything. They're going to be made from a recommendation post on Facebook or a text message. that data because you can back it up and you can prove it. You can prove it through demonstration to entities rather than try to explain it all day long. And I don't know, has Jeff even seen this yet? Yeah. So the minute he sees it, you know, I've met Jeff several times, but I would never in a million years go contact him because I don't have any endorsement power with him. But the minute he sees it, he's going to like yeah. I tell people all the time, and you might want to use this too. You're never going to be their marketing department, but you're going to deliver this to them 100% of the time. The most powerful marketing tool on the planet, and that's the ability. You know, having somebody's cell phone number is very, very valuable. But what's priceless out of there is the permission you have to hit them with something else. So
now when we collect reservations for is that permission?
well, you can, but we don't recommend it because the FCC regulates this better. They don't want this to go the way email and spam because they know how precious it is. So you're going to want them to opt in. You have an opt-in page or a widget feature that can be put on a web page where they can opt in on the web page. So most people just say, hey, would you like to receive information updates? You have a little placard. You know, I know Ruby's place, if you guys don't have big signs and banners and things like that, they might have a little something. Yeah, or on the check or just something suggested. You know, hey, would you like to get to you an offer? You know, text Jeff Ruby tonight if you want to, or whatever it might be. So use whatever current forms of media you're using to get people over to the mobile database. I get guys all the time, and we've got a guy in Texas. I've got 10 million email addresses. These are 10 million email addresses are going to be useful nothing in the future. In fact, they're not real effective right now. You need to start getting them over to some sort of normal VIP stuff. Okay? Any other like specific questions on that? Sure.
I'm coming in cool for you.
Okay.
So,
okay. What do you do?
Real estate.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess my thing is capturing their cell phones, right? To use protection. Now, I do remember a time when people would pull a telephone, and the government came in and said that I move for their right, no one has to listen to all my phone. Now, is there something going on? Anyway, I guess what I'm getting is there is government play going in under current that's going to pretty much say, we're going to capture it.
Yeah.
You're capturing them, but I know I've got some questions that I can say stop.
Yeah.
And I sent those stop.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I want to know if there are government laws will be coming in effect for discussion.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be negative. I'm just
No. When you check into a field right now, you're going to get a response.
Right.
You're going to get a follow-up response that tells you how to get out of it. That follow-up response is what the government requires all the companies, the media companies and the carriers to send out, because you are ultimately in control. You reply stop to any message you receive on a business level, and you will be automatically off of that. Okay? The system automatically does. That's what the IJ for is, the system that allows that to take place. Yes. Now, you know, we have people that they don't get that yet, but they will. You know, it's just like there's a whole new shift in language and adoption taking place with respect to mobile.
Right.
Much like when the internet first launched, you would hear on the radio, go to http://www.cnn.com. We don't do that anymore. We simply say go to cnn.com, or in some cases just type it in. Same thing will happen here when people text Greg and I are going on and get that message. Well, how do I get out of there? How do I?
Right.
They're going to know.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is I think it's just based on I did as somebody was in the movie theater. Local people were trying to raise money for Clorox. They were giving away 5,000, whatever. This elementary school friend of mine came in and said, "Heck, Clorox, this
our lesson with females.
Okay, yes, that's what exactly.
We learned our lesson. Now this is on an opt-in only basis.
Okay.
You know, my dad, he doesn't like Hooters. He doesn't go into Hooters. So he will never be opted in with it. But he 100% loves Subby, so he'll always be opted in. So you're only going to get the information that you're asking for. Yeah. Okay. What other questions? All right, he wanted us to take about a 10-minute break here at 1:30. So I think we're going to come back and just do a little bit of wrap-up work. Dr. Scott, his little girl, he's been away from her for a little while, but his little girl fell ill. So he shot back to Dayton real quick and apologized. But he wanted to make sure that we covered anything that you guys were looking for and just kind of share with you. And we'll share a little bit with what Scott was going to share. The big picture of what's going on with this company. We go over how to retrieve the other end part of the card. Yeah. I was on a platinum. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We can do that. I mean, we don't normally, but if that's something you want to do, I absolutely want to do it. Yeah. No. I can walk you through the process. In fact, if you just give me about 5 minutes here, let me grab a little drink of water, and I'll go right into it if you like. And I'll do any dashboard stuff. That's, you know, a lot of times people say stay out of the dashboard, but you know, you don't want that to be your entire focus because you want to go out and build that program. But you know, to know the basics in there is powerful. So you just people live on the internet here now. And then those extra end cards, can those be changed or once you have the keyword in keywords are dynamic in that they can be changed 100 times a day if you want. But I understand. So I thought I was reading somewhere where end card and once you go coupon, once you set up the keywords and you have to do that. Like that. Yeah, what it is when you set them up for the first time, you have a decision to make. Set them up as a keyword or set them up as an end card. Okay? If you set them up as an end card, they will always be an end card. Okay? And I hope I don't lose anybody here with this, but and it's really not that complicated. Once it's set up as a keyword, it will always be a keyword. Yeah.
In regards to that, can you do, say you set up Greg as an end card, and then you decide, I really want that keyword. Can you go back into your end card and change Greg A as your end card, and then since you've already reserved Greg at the 90210, can you then?
Well, yeah, you can change the keyword. Yeah, you can switch that around.
So you can take it, you can change your end card to Greg A, but since you already had Greg reserved, you're probably going to get that again if you reserve it as a keyword instead of an end card.
No.
Okay.
They're only going to get what they text into at that time. So if you change it, if you change keyword, whatever new keyword they text into, that's
right. But I'm saying if you have Greg reserved right now in 902 as your end card, and you decide I don't want to use it as my end card anymore. I really want it as a keyword. Okay, but I still want an end card.
Yeah.
So you go to your end card and you add A. So now your end card is Greg A. It's Greg.
okay.
Okay. And then you go to your keyword and you reserve Greg then as keyword instead of it being your end card. You can do something like that.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So that would be a way to switch it if you want to, right?
Yep. Now, are you familiar with the training videos and things like that? About how to use card?